standing on the top now. No, nothing can move you.
Twitter strolling. It's when I go through my own Twitter and talk about it, or I might go through somebody else's Twitter and talk about it. Rizza Islam, my main man Rizza Islam. Boom, what did we say? New York State Supreme Court has ordered that all fired unvaccinated employees be rehired and given payback. Says the state violated rights, acting arbitrarily and capricious. They also used natural immunity as evidence. Now, I really want to get to this story. I really, really want to get to this story. Because I've been telling people, you got that, you cannot. This is unconstitutional. And for you nutwings that sat here and side behind this force people to vax situation. Well, they were sued. Central argument is that Mayor Adams' executive order number 62, the private exemption order, rendered the public employee vaccination. He's talking about Mayor Adams. He's trying to kiss the behind of the Democratic Party and Joe Biden. Whatever they do, I do too, but I'm going to do it better. The private exempt order rendered the public employee vaccination mandate arbitrary and capricious or unconstitutional. Now, I told y'all that a year ago. This is unconstitutional. This is a force. This is arbitrary. You're forcing people to get vaccinated. And then you're going to shame them. And then those who had jobs for 17, 18, 20, 21 years are forced, some of them are forced to get fired right before their retirement. Then give them an option to, take a sabbatical. Then give them the option to, sign papers where we'll give you this if you leave early. None of that. Furthermore, the petitioners all claim and provided laboratory documentation. The petitioners all claim and provided laboratory documentation that they have natural immunity to COVID-19 from prior infections. Respondents' central argument is that the private employers' exemption order and the public employee vaccination mandate were created separate and exist independent of each other. Upon a motion to dismiss a complaint pursuant CPLR 32111, a court must take the allegation in the complaint as true and resolve all interference in favor of the plaintiff. And they talked about the case Morris versus Gianelli, 7183D 965 967. A motion to dismiss should be granted where the complaint fails to contain allegations concerning each of the material elements necessary to sustain recovery under a viable legal authority. Moulton Patterson ATA Holding versus Federal Express Corporation. It also provides that a party may move for judgment dismissing one or more causes of action asserted against himself on the grounds that the pleading fails to state a cause of action. The court will consider whether the pleading states a cause of action, and if from its four corners factual allegations are discerned, which taken together manifest any cause of action cognizable at law, a motion for dismissal will fail. And Brother Islam said, boom, what did we say? New York State Supreme Court has ordered that all fired unvaccinated employees be rehired and given back pay. Says the state violated rights, acted arbitrary and capricious. They also used natural immunity as evidence. Wow. And I kept telling people on my job, don't let them do this to you, man. They just gotta, if they fire you, man, you have a right to come back. I'm guarantee you just hang in there you'll get to come back, and you get to come back with some money, some back pay. Every union that sided with the Biden administration on helping to push this thing, they owe you money, because they sided with the employers instead of siding with the employees. Instead of saying, hey, if you get fired, we'll fight to get you your job back if it's proven that this is unconstitutional. You shouldn't have took a side in this fight, 32BJ, TW, and any other union out there, CWA, Teamsters. You shouldn't have took sides. You knew this was unconstitutional. But no, you try and do whatever you can to take political sides. Whatever the administration to do, we gonna do but better. And that is at your fault. This is what make people don't want to have nothing to do with you, because you're too freaking political. You care more about party than you do the people in the organization. And there's tons of people on your jobs that got fired, and you said rightfully so, and you supported the bosses. And now here it is. You got the Supreme Court ruling right here on documentation. I'll download that. But I'm quite sure this is going to hit the news cycles, right? Nah. It's not going to hit the news cycle. People like me probably going to report it. But it's not going to hit the news cycle. It's not going to hit the news cycle at all.